I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. Man, it's election night. I also got to get you out of quad and get ready to go to bed. And I'm tired. So Lady Lily back with another video. The Quad Season 2 episode, what is this? 8. Beautiful Struggle. So let's get going, shall we? So the show opens up with Caesar. This is one of the metaphor openers of the show. And it shows him he's the king of the bands. He's all that. He is then some. And apparently Clyde Taylor comes and knocks him off his throne. And everybody's laughing at him. And he's just feeling some type of way because the battle of the symphony bands is coming up. So it goes to Eva. Eva's in the daze. Eva's just wiped out. Eva's just out of it. And it's the middle of the night and she gets a call. The call is from Coach. So Eva gets up. She's getting prepared. She's just a wreck. She's taking a whole bath. She don't know what to put on. She's trying to get her life together. And she's just distraught at this point. I mean, it gets to the point she can't even drive herself. She asks Sydney to drop her off to the police station. So she shows up, and it shows Coach and his wife exiting the police station. So apparently you all know last week that Coach and the long shark was going tit for tat with the gun. The gun went off, and apparently Coach was not the one that was hit. It was the long shark, and apparently he died. So Eva was offering to take Coach and his wife home. She seemed disengaged. She seemed disenchanted. She was like, no, the detectives need to take us home. And she told Coach, you need to, take a break and spend time with your family. Caesar is trying to convince Noni to get on the symphony band. They got this big competition coming up. Last week apparently Noni walked away from the whole band thing, but he convinces her. He said, "Why sit on this, amazing talent? Why let it go to waste?" So he got Noni's wheels turning. I said she gonna give in. She gonna get back on the band. Meanwhile, Coach and his wife is at home, and she's pretty much saying, you're just acting like it's a normal day. And then Coach is like, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to act? A man is dead. And she said, well, the wife was pretty much was like, well, can you at least show some emotions? Stop being numb. So, he kind of tried to, come back to understand where she's at and how he's acting. So he said, we're going to be all right. And then they go into having sex. And while they getting the do going, getting the do on, he is flashing back to what actually happened with the tussle. And what happened was, I guess the gun ended up pointing towards the long shot. He got hit, and he ended up dropping to the ground, and he died. So Coach is reenacting all this in his head while he's having sex with his wife. So I guess now this is his wife. Now they in love. Now they together. Because I'm confused still, because how do we go to dead or divorce or whatever to we separated in separate houses to now we all back in one house, we're a happy family having sex? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't get it, but we gonna go on with it. So Noni decides to join the band, and Caesar is she's trying to find her way. She's almost there, but she's not quite there. So Caesar is telling Noni she needs to step her game up because he is really depending on her to try to win this competition. Meanwhile, Ebony just walking in passing, she overhears the conversation, and she got this "bitch you guessing" look on her face. Like, no, this hoe didn't trying to get back on this damn band. So, she witnessed the conversation that Cecil and Noni had. Eva is on a date with her dip-off slash drug supplier boyfriend, and he thought she was contacting him because he thought she needed another refill on her drugs. But she's saying that she actually wanted to spend time with him, and she can be spontaneous, and he's enjoying the PDA, and she was just saying that she's trying to live in the moment. I think she's just trying to find another way to get some drugs that's not so flat out. Anyway, Noni is practicing her butt off, and Ebony confronts her. She say, why is it such a big deal to get back into this band? And then Noni says she's looking at an opportunity to be in front of the Atlanta Symphony. So it's bigger than Cecil, it's bigger than GAMU. It's an opportunity to get in front of some big wigs in terms of music. And then Emily's telling her, I'm a grown woman, I can handle whatever you're gonna do, but just be upfront and be honest with me. That's what she pretty much saying. But Noni does want her to come on and go, and support her at the band competition. Sarah goes to visit Brahman, and he is, she's making oodles and noodles in the dorm on a hot plate. That's memories right there. And he's trying to convince her to sing the hook on the song that him and Ebony's been working on. She wants him to come clean and admit that he cheated on her. And then Sev says, for the most part, yeah, he stepped out on her, but he never say who. And, he admits it, and she pretty much tell him to get the hell out. From there, Eva has come to visit Coach. Apparently, Coach can't stay away from the office too long. So she's come to talk to him, and she was saying, she wants to know, does he have a gambling problem? Because she talked to the lawyer, and she wants to know why her the coach of the football team of her university was getting into it with a loan shark. Coach told her that was none of her damn business, and pretty much she needs to stay out of it. And Eva's looking like, I'm not going to let up on this, but I'll back off for now. From there, Brahman decides to show up to the studio. Remember, Sid was able to get some crazy studio time with some type of producer. And Brahman says she came, not for him, but she came in support of GAMU because this is supposed to be, a big to-do. So Brahman goes in and she kills the hook. And meanwhile, as they're wrapping up and they're listening to the hook and Sid's version of the song, Ebony and Noni shows up to the studio. Brahman is feeling some type of way, and Ebony got that look like, oh, okay, we put her on the hook. Yeah, all right. So anyway, Brahman asked Sid, could they go somewhere and talk in private? So they go inside the studio. Big mistake. So the producer that was helping produce the track, he did turn it off. So Brahman was hitting the mics to make sure there wasn't no feedback. But Noni dirty tail, petty self, she turns the sound on so they can hear what's going on. So pretty much she told Sid, oh, so you messing with Ebony. And he said, that's just my music department. Ain't much going on. And she said, I saw how she looks at you. She looks at you like it's more than just something than music. So they was going back and forth, and then all of a sudden, and he said, well, we ain't together, whoopie do. And then Brahman hit him with the killer. I'm pregnant. So she storms out. Ebony on the other receiving end of that hears that. She storm out, and Noni come following after her. Messy, 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 messy. So anyway, Eva discovers that within the merger, there's been some dirty moves that have been made. And apparently, a trustee went behind her back and did some back alley deals, backdoor deals, in terms of this merger that she was not aware of that's been authorized. And apparently, it's stating that GAMU supposed to be getting some additional $4 million. But according to the books, it only turns out to be that $1 million is going to be paid out. And a trustee member was saying how the money is supposed to go to some separate entity outside the university. And it all sounds like a scam and a bam. So even Vice Angie back, y'all remember Angie from the soaps that's playing the president from the ATL, Atlanta State College. And she's pretty much telling, Angie that they need to stop the merger based upon some moves been made that was fraudulent. Angie was saying she don't make the rules, she just know how to play the game. And she suggests that Eva plays the game too, because at this point, GAMU is not in a position to make demands based on their financial situation. And she lets herself out. Noni and Ebony is getting ready for Noni's concert, and Noni is surprised that Ebony wants to come and support her, but she says she realized this is something big for Noni and she's gonna be there. So Noni's just giving her a heads up. Clyde Taylor's gonna be there, and Danny plays for the Southwest Band. And Ebony said it's not about them, but she was just saying, and Noni said, well, we gotta kick their butt, we will. She said yes. So they all taken off, and apparently all of a sudden, they had a little talk right before then, because she was just saying, "Are you okay? What's up about Sid?" And no, Evelyn said, "Well, She said, I'm not that dumb to get pregnant. I make a dude scrap up every time when it's time to get down." So anyway, they was off to the concert. And all of a sudden, Ebony's nose started bleeding, and she said, "Let me just go back and get a towel." And then all of a sudden, she ends up throwing up. So I said, "Damn, ain't she probably pregnant too?" So anyway, Noni decides to go with her to the hospital. Let me see what I'm at. They're at the hospital. And I'm like, "Damn, is she pregnant or not?" And Ebony is telling her, "Go, go, go. Go. This is important." And she said, "No, I just can't leave you." And apparently, Ebony says she's fine. It's just something about she had a bad mix of aspirin or something, and it just triggers some things. I think that whole pregnant. But anyway, she told her to go ahead on. This is a big ordeal. Meanwhile, at the orchestra, the competition, Caesar is looking around like, where the hell is Noni at? They got students calling her. Clyde Taylor's slick ass is up performing. And, Caesar is probably wondering who the hell music he took this time. So Danny is playing the band, and he's, giving a nod to Caesar like, yeah, we got this. And, Southwest is doing their little chants and hoo-ah and all this. So Caesar is preparing for Noni not to show. So Noni was she decided to join a band. She was doing a duet with another saxophonist. And he just told her, play like your life is on the line. You got a solo. And then from there, they go to play. And the girl comes out. She's doing her solo. And then all of a sudden, Noni ass come from out the crowd out of nowhere. She's playing her saxophone and she's getting it. She is killing the game. She just comes out and it's a different dynamic. And then the girl sees her, so she comes off the stage and try to, meet her in the middle of the audience like it's playing. It's not playing, mind you, but she gonna play it off. And then they go off together. They do their duet. And it sounded pretty good. And the crowd is liking it. Eba's even feeling it. And, Noni and this girl, they getting it in. They playing their butt off. So, of course, GAMU got Danny, I'm sorry. Yeah, so GAMU ends up winning a competition. And Cecil buzzed Clyde out. Clyde said, "Okay, if you're expecting to get if you are expecting me to congratulate you for the shucking and jabbing that was done down the aisle, you're not gonna get it. So Caesar bust him out. He showed him a video of the school performing a piece that he had stole from, and he said there are plenty more videos of where that came from and all the original works. He said, if I was you, I will resign, or if you don't, you probably won't get a job anywhere. So Clyde Taylor's looking crazy, and Danny got that look like, what the hell? So yeah, the jig is up. The gig is up on Mr. Clyde Taylor. So he goes back, he's celebrating his students. Even Eva comes and congratulates him, saying, well played, both on and off the stage. So I guess she was made aware of what was going on. And he said, let me, it's like I don't know if they feel like they came together, they had a moment. He was like, well, let me show you the trophy. And they was basking in all the glory. And Caesar ended up, meeting with some colleagues. They just saying, yeah, I heard Clyde supposed to be, resigning. And then Caesar made a joke. Yeah, he's trying to be an assistant director of music at Okie Dokie University. He said, what is it? He said, I don't know. And then they made a joke about it. So Eva is at home. Sydney's there doing her laundry. Typical college students want to wash for free. And Sydney has received some flowers. And Eva said, what's this guy's name? Because all I know for him is I could just call him his flower guy. Sydney won't tell him. She won't tell her where it's from. So Eva was telling Sydney she should feel like she's about to be at a better place. She don't have to worry about her. And Sid said, oh, so since I don't have to worry, Sid went to reach for Eva's pills, and she threw them down the drain. Eva went, she went from 0 to 100 real quick. She was like, get the hell, give me my damn house keys. Why did you do that for? And it was just showing. And then Sid said, wow, for somebody who don't need the drugs anymore, you sure got pretty damn upset by her throwing them down the drain. Yeah, so Eva went, she said, give me my house keys. And then, Sid gave it to her and stormed out. So Eva is like, damn, that's the last few pills I had left to try to hold me over. So anyway, Sid goes to visit Ebony, see how she's doing. And she said, he said, can I get you something? Are you wanting anything? She said, no, you probably need to hustle up and save up because you're going to have to buy some diapers, wipes, and all other good stuff. And Sid looking at her like, well, hey, how you know about that? She said, we was in a recording studio. You really think you had a private conversation? So she pretty much told Sid she's done with him. She's kind of done with that music with him. She need to take care of herself. And that's her not being involved with him and his damn drama. And boy, does he have some drama. From there, Sid goes to talk to Bronwyn. Bronwyn does a Jocelyn Hernandez and goes into her drawer and pull out the pregnancy test that she took. Like, we just walking around with pregnancy tests and we holding on to pregnancy tests. She said, just in case you thought I was lying. So she pretty much say, she's not really ready for a baby, but at the same time, she doesn't want an abortion over her head. Then said dirt ass talking about well, I think we could tolerate, abortion, he said, I think we can handle, dealing with the ups with the abortion versus having a kid because I'm not really ready. She told him, we ain't together. It's my body. I will decide what I will and will not do. And it was like that he just gonna have to deal with it. Anyway, so Eva calls up her boo. She's up to no good. And he comes over. She make it seem like she's getting ready to leave the house, but she's in a trench coat and she busts out and she has her little sexy lingerie on and they getting it going. They all over the house. Boy, Eva stay laid. I'm going to tell you that. She stay laid. So anyway, she gets him in the bed and gets him, he's in a deep sleep and she's missing in action. So she's down there rumbling through his damn pants. And then also as he come down, Eva, where you go? She disappeared. You know, he picks up his pants, checks his phone, and he finds Eva in the kitchen like she was getting some water. And she was saying, you know, you wore me out. I'm, you know, got a little dehydrated. And then he said, you're not tired. She said, oh, no, I'm getting fired up for round 2. And then they go back upstairs. But when they go to look on the counter, Eva done stole the damn pharmacist doctor's damn prescription pad. So this heifer is getting ready to write her own damn prescriptions so she can get some drugs. So that's going to be interesting. But that is it. That is all. The quad's been really, really hot this season. Stay tuned for more episodes. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm a few days from my YouTube anniversary, so I'll be bringing that video up the rear for this week. Peace out.